Just as no one can be forced into belief, so no one can be forced into unbelief. The great question that has never been answered is, what does a woman want? He that has eyes to see and ears to hear may convince himself that no mortal can keep a secret. The intention that man should be happy is not in the plan of creation. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. I cannot think of any need in childhood as strong as the need for a father's protection. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. Where does a thought go when it's forgotten? A woman should soften but not weaken a man. Experience teaches us that the world is not a nursery. Words have a magical power. Religion is an attempt to get control over the sensory world. When making a decision of minor importance, I have always found it advantageous to consider all the pros and cons. Everywhere I go, I find a poet has been there before me. Neurotics complain of their illness, but they make the most of it. The ego is not master in its own house. The voice of the intellect is a soft one, but it does not rest until it has gained a hearing. The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. Whoever loves becomes humble. Love and work are the cornerstones of our humanness. Flowers are restful to look at. They have neither emotions nor conflicts. Neurosis is the inability to tolerate ambiguity. The first human who hurled an insult instead of a stone was the founder of civilization. The tendency to aggression is an innate, independent, instinctual disposition in man. The act of birth is the first experience of anxiety. If you can't do it, give up. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. Humor is a means of obtaining pleasure despite the distressing effects that interface with it. Man has, as it were, become a kind of prosthetic god. Religion is an illusion, and it derives its strength from the fact that it falls in with our instinctual desires.